Hi, thanks for joining me today. We're going to talk today about life force energy. And in fact, we're going to make the invisible visible. So many people, as they're taking a look at energy healing, per se, they say, what is that? You know, I don't get energy healing. Sounds kind of hoodoo voodoo, a little bit out there in the spacey realms. And it can sound that way. Well, a lot of times we need to believe that something exists before we can really play in those realms. It's kind of like a yesterday's science fiction movie is today's reality. It's the same thing. As we begin to accept that things are real, we begin to be able to play and work in those spaces. So we're going to talk about that today. What I'm going to do for this is I want to show you that you actually have an energy field that surrounds you. People may refer to that with many, many terms. We're going to keep it pretty simple and just call it life force energy. So to do that, I'm going to ask Ellie to join us here today. So Ellie's going to be our subject in our little test lab rat today. Is that all right with you?
Yes, it is.
May we play in your energy field?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you put me back together.
I'll fit you back together. We won't Humpty Dumpty you too much.
Okay.
All right. What we're going to do here is I am, in a future video series, we're going to talk to you about muscle testing, but this is the easiest way to make your life force energy field visible to the outside world. So we all feel it. Have you ever had days where you feel just your energy's on, and we call that good vibes? You have days where you just feel kind of cranky, we call that bad vibes. You have days where you just feel like you need something and people accuse you of being kind of like a little energy vampire, and that's because we are actually looking to soak up energy from around the world. So we've all felt it, but we've had different terminology. So we're going to talk about the fact that you can measure it. So what Ellie's going to do right now, she has her arm extended, and we're going to use this as a test arm. So if you notice, she's really holding against tension as I push on it. So I'm going to push really hard. If you watch my fingers here, you can see the color change. As I push, I'm putting a lot of pounds of pressure. I know, didn't mean to exhaust you there, but I wanted to show how strong she can hold up. So rest your arm for a moment. The principles within life force energy is that you have an energy that emanates from your heart. It emanates from every cell in your body. So every single cell in your body is producing energy. It's what your mitochondria do. They're your little batteries. So you are a collection of batteries throughout your body. All right? And we have concentrations that really put things out in centers in our body. But overall, you've got a field, and it emanates out just like a battery can put out a field of energy, just like the sun puts out heat because it's a battery source. Your body does the same. You can measure it in heat waves, so I can put my hand in and go, oh, I feel heat. I can also measure it, though, in a biomagnetic field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her hold her arm out, and I am simply going to take my hand, which also puts out a field, and I'm going to rub it in an opposite direction of one of her energy flows. I'm going to take that from her crown. I'm going to run it all the way down the middle. And now, it doesn't take much force. In fact, if she holds it up and I sweep this a couple of times and clear it out,
oh, yeah.
I can take one finger and push her down. And she's putting all of her force against it. Now let's zip her up nice and tight. And again, I can put lots of force on it, and she's super strong. One more. So that's the field that we're going to play in as we talk about how to work with the energy body. Thanks for joining us.